Hi everyone, I just wanted to start this video with a hearty well done. I was really impressed with the work you did on editing exercise 4, especially given some of the instructions I gave you were a little confusing, which I only realized after the fact, and I'm really sorry for that, y'all. But I am impressed with how you took it in stride. These exercises come from Chapter 5 of Style, and you may have noticed that I referred to this chapter in some of your OUR project description drafts. That's because I think Chapter 5 is one of the most useful chapters in the whole book because it offers some of the best strategies, in my opinion anyway, for making your writing easier for your writers to digest. Interestingly, the suggestions the book offers are very similar to two of the strategies offered by the Science of Science writing article we read at the beginning of the semester. Putting old information at the beginning of a sentence and putting information that you want to emphasize, often new information, at the end of a sentence. I'm going to say just a bit more about these two strategies and then give you a few examples of each one. First, old information at the beginning of the sentence. Putting old information at the beginning of a sentence helps readers as they process information. If you hit readers with new information at the beginning of a sentence, it can be really confusing. So start with the old stuff and then move to the new stuff. Now, there are a number of ways you can do this. Actually, there are two very specific strategies that you can use to arrange the information in your sentences so that you move from old to new ideas. Essentially, you have to track the old and new ideas by labeling them and then using the following two patterns. The first pattern is to move from idea A to idea B, and then repeat idea B at the beginning of the next sentence, and then move to idea C. The second pattern is to move from idea A to idea B, then repeat idea A at the beginning of the next sentence, and then move to idea C. Let's take a look at an example. In this paragraph, I've tracked the old and new ideas using both color and underlining and italics. I'll read the paragraph, then we'll analyze it. This paragraph is about a 2014, 2015, I can't remember, announcement by the UK that they would begin to recruit hackers to work for the government in the hopes of increasing their cybersecurity. The UK's announcement has major implications for worldwide cyber relations and for US cybersecurity measures. The announcement may lead other countries to more actively pursue offensive cyber capabilities. Those countries' new capabilities, and those of the UK, may threaten US cybersecurity. So the first idea we have is the UK's announcement. Because the memo this comes from is given the subject line UK announcement, this is old information. This old info is used to start the memo, and then it is also repeated in the beginning of the next sentence, the announcement. Then sentence 2 ends with the idea capabilities, and then capabilities is the idea in the beginning of the third sentence. So the connection between the first two sentences uses that ABAC pattern, where the connection between the second and third sentences uses the ABBC pattern. Let's also look more closely at that last sentence there. Those countries' new capabilities and those of the UK may threaten US cybersecurity. Look at that last part of the sentence. Threaten US cybersecurity? Whew, that packs a bit of a punch. What? We don't want our US cybersecurity to be threatened? Let's look at what happens if we try to say that sentence another way. US cybersecurity may be threatened by those countries' new capabilities and those of the UK. As a sentence, it still says basically the same thing, but now we're emphasizing the role of the UK more than the threat to the US cybersecurity. It does change things a little bit. So when you're writing, you really want to think about what you want to emphasize and make sure that information is included at the ends of your sentences and the ends of your paragraphs if you really want to pack a punch. One of the biggest points I want students to remember about these strategies is that you can always rearrange sentences in order to improve what students often like to call their flow, but I like to call cohesion. You can always move things around in order to make something easier to follow or to give a particular idea more emphasis. And when you're writing, it's not a bad idea to play around with the arrangement of your sentences so that you can find the best or most impactful way to say something. All right. That's it for now. See you later.